Yo, 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 what going on YouTube? It's your boy TBL to the world. You don't know, back again with another video, man. I just want to say Happy New Year. Listen, this is my first video for the year. I just wanted to check in with y'all, man. I know it's been a minute. I got so much to catch y'all up on. I promise you, this ain't been intentional. It's really been crazy. It's been a crazy 2026. It was a crazy ending to 2025. I just want to fill y'all in and let y'all know what's been going on with me. Let y'all know what's about to come. Thank you for those of you who have been sticking around and thugging it out and waiting. You know what I mean? Just been, been on Instagram, seeing the posts I've been doing from some of the interviews. YouTube been quiet, and I plan on changing that. I plan on getting back in the swing of things full effect, man. It's just been crazy. So let me get started with the end of 2025, man. At the end of 2025, my uncle passed away. I had just spent time with this man here back in November. I went to St. Thomas. Thankfully, I got to go to St. Thomas and do some work. I was actually able to spend some time with my uncle before he passed, but he passed a couple of days before Christmas. And it was just a big shock, man. It was crazy. We were cool. That was my dog, and he just passed. And you know what I mean? He was young. He was in his 60s. It was some high blood pressure, heart situation stuff, and it was just sudden. It was out of nowhere. My other aunts and uncles were devastated. It was a pretty hard loss. It was just a lot going on. And then Christmas came. The day after Christmas, I had to fly to St. Croix, and I had to go shoot a music video. And I had to pretty much follow them around for like 10 days. Just capturing content every day. It was a lot of influencers and celebs and stuff. So I had the demand of that project that I kind of had to knock out while I was in St. Croix. That's when the whole situation with Donald Trump and Venezuela happened. So my flight got grounded and I actually got stuck down there. It was crazy just trying to navigate that and get back to the States. I was supposed to originally leave on the 4th, but then I'm getting stuck there until the 9th. That was crazy. And then right after that, I got back to Orlando and I had to fly out again 2 days later on the 12th for another week. And then when I got back from that, I had like 2 more days here again. So then now I had to go down to St. Thomas to go attend my uncle's funeral, and I was one of the pallbearers. And I had to kind of help the family with all the logistics of that. And then in the meantime, between time, to just kind of like make it more of a cool situation, my root canal, apparently there's a crack in it, and the crown is sealing the crack in the root canal, and I had like this insane, crazy pain in my face, man. Like, listen, nothing compares to tooth pain. I'm telling you, it was insane. So they gave me a bunch of ibuprofen, and I got a consult scheduled on February 11th. And fun fact, my birthday. Putting out this video on my birthday. I'm actually shooting it the night before. Today's February 9th, but I'm gonna put it out February 10th. The big 4-0. So I didn't really get to do too much thinking about that. But I had went to New York too. I just got back from New York. It was 4 degrees up there. It was the coldest day of the year. I was in New York from February 4th until the 8th. So I just got back yesterday, and here I am. First thing I'm doing, man, is getting on YouTube and trying to communicate with you guys, man, because I feel like I've just been missing the action, man. And while I was down in St. Croix, I got to do 2 podcasts. I got to do a radio interview on Row FM, and I also got to do Dialogue 340. I'm probably gonna post those on the channel too, so you can check those out. There's a couple clips on my Instagram, and there's a lot of other stuff in between, man. But I ain't really come on here to kind of complain and vent. I'm just letting y'all know that my time was just so crazy, just preoccupied with all of the moving and shaking and all of the things that was happening back to back. When I tell y'all it's been a non-stop roller coaster, man, I just, I appreciate you guys for sticking with me. But I am back. I am leaving again to go shoot in Tampa and Arizona in a couple of days. But it's gonna be 2 days here, 2 days there, all the days in between, man. I'm back on here. I'm making more content. The book is out. I had some meeting with some bookstores. I'm trying to get it on the shelves. And another thing, man, shout out to Gaines World, man. So they sent me this hoodie, man, and so this is what I'm gonna start doing, right? I'm gonna start, if you got merch or if you got a product or something you want me to use or to shout out, just send it to me, man. I'm not gonna charge you guys, you know what I mean? Just send it to me, and if it's something that aligns with my brand and what I represent and what I support, man, I'm gonna wear it. I'm going to shout you out. I feel like we need more collaboration, man. This community is about building each other up. So if you got a brand or merch, I always wear the King and Queen shirts and the DPM&M shirts and the Virgin Islands merch. I try to represent for them. But, I've done the teeth whitening stuff that they sent to me. You know what I mean? I also got, Self-Cut sent me this. This is pretty much, this is pretty cool. This is the 3-way mirror that I use when I travel and I want to cut my hair. You see, all my setup and whatnot. But yeah, this is the 3-way mirror I used to cut my own hair, which I need to do tomorrow, by the way, because it's my birthday and I want to look fresh for my 40th. And like I said, right now, man, I'm wearing the Gaines World hoodie, man. It's keeping me warm in the cold weather. You know what I mean? It's comfortable. The material is nice. It fits well. You know what I mean? I wear it to the gym. It keeps me warm because right now it's crazy. Even in Orlando, it's pretty chilly. But like I said, man, shout out to Games World. I'm going to probably put their Instagram and stuff on the screen and in the description, in the bio. If you got some merch, man, or if you got a product or something that you want me to talk about, as long as it, you know, it aligns with what I represent, my brand, and you know who I am, and it's not, you know, it's something that's in the pocket of what I'm willing to put out there, send it my way, man. Just DM me, TBL to the world on Instagram, or shoot me a message here on YouTube. You know, let me know, and I got you. You know, I believe we need to collaborate. If you want me to wear your brand, talk about it, wear it, represent it, you know, stuff that you could take clips from and, you know, you could post on your page. You know, we need to collaborate, man. You know, this community is about building each other up. So if I could do something to participate in that process, I'm here for it, man. So like I said, shout out to Gains World. Go over there and check them out, man. Give them a purchase, you know what I mean? Support the brand. You know, like I say, up-and-coming businesses, that's what we hear about. We all about entrepreneurship. We all about uplifting each other. So here's your opportunity to do so, man. Talking about support. If you haven't already, go and get your copy of my book that's available right now on Amazon, The Attraction Blueprint. You know, like I said, it's my birthday, 40 years old, big milestone. So like I said, man, I just wanted to make this video and update you guys and let you know what was going on with me. It's been a crazy end of 2025, start of 2026. I'm looking at it positively. I'm looking at it like, yo, all the crazy stuff, let's get it out the way so that we could just have an epic lit 2026. You know what I mean? It's not so much about the things that happen to you, man. It's all about how you handle it, how you navigate past it, how you grow from it, how you learn from it. So I'm trying to use all of these things as an opportunity to kind of give me perspective. So yeah, man, this video is going to be out. It's kind of updating y'all with what's going on, and then the content's going to start rolling out consistently like it used to be. You know, stay tuned. If you got a topic or something that you want me to talk about, or if you know someone or a friend that you know is going through their own situation, shoot me a DM, shoot me a message. These are the things I want to talk about this year. I want to make sure that I'm helping you guys get the results that you want. Thank you for staying tuned. Go get the Attraction Blueprint. And yo, man, your boy, Big 4-0 tomorrow, man. 40 years. That's all. Hey, listen, man. Milestone. I think I finally get to the point to where I'm like, you know, Danny Glover in Lethal Weapon. For those of you that, you know, the old school Lethal Weapon movies, I'm too old for this shit. I think I finally get in there, you know what I mean? There's a lot of things that you just look at. Like I said, perspective. Perspective is key, man. But for now, man, stay tuned. Content coming real soon. And until the next one, man, it's TBL to the world. You done know.
TBL to the world. Yeah, hear me now. TBL, them can't stop way. Oh, can't hold me down. Enough of them a pray for lightning shock way. And we see we lifeless on the ground, so we bigger.